In this video, we're putting together the Primaris Eradicators from the Indomitus Boxset. Hello and welcome back to Winter Disco Tabletop Gaming! We are still getting through the Indomitus Boxset and now we're starting to get to the squads. And we're going to do the Eradicator squad from the Primaris side. And I love the chunky boys in here. I think, let's bring it up so we can see, I think they look really cool. I'm very excited. Simply because the armour is a bit chunkier. They've got some different helmets, which is kind of cool. So let's bring the G sprue over, if I can grab it, and that's the one that we're working on. We have been pulling models off this one for a while now, and it seems to be just the Eradicators left, which is good. So I do apologize for some of the sound outside. There is a kid yelling and screaming all over the place at the moment, but it's just what you get. So firstly, we're going to do 9A if you're playing along at home, and I hope you are. We're going to do G40 and G41. So let's just get into this. G40, so this is the G sprue. So G40 is that one right there. So with this build, I'm not going to tidy up the models too much, and that pains me. It really does pain me. And 41 is just above 40, if you're looking for it. Oh, sorry, not the camera. I just want to make these videos just a little bit faster without doing a crazy amount of editing. Then we also need G42, which is right next door to G40. Just cut that out without destroying everything. Okay, then we also need G44, which is the front body, which is that one right there, and it has an arm attached as well. Make sure you don't cut the pegs off, as I have done previously. And like, oh, okay, it's fine if you cut pegs off, it all goes together. But with the pegs, it just slides out in. So then we need G43, which is a head. So I'm looking around for the heads. 57 there. G43 is up there. So we've got the head, the body. Now we need G45 and G46. So G45 is the gun. G45 is there. Cut that one out. And then we need G46, which is an arm. So 60, 53 for the arms. 46 is just there. So generally it's all going to be on the left hand side of the sprue. And there you go. Alright, so let's see if there's anything major we need to clean up first. There are those bits there that we'll have to clean up. I think we're going to have to clean that up now anyway, because the gun is going to be in the way by the looks of it. So, oh my goodness, there is a child just screaming out there. Broken up by the train sounds, so you know, that's kind of nice. Actually, it's not too bad. There are a few bits and pieces in there, but I'm actually very happy with this sprue. The contact points are really nice overall. I don't really have any complaints too much. So this body ties in together. There is a contact point in there and it goes there, and you can see very easily where everything ties together, and you don't want to get rid of those two pegs at the back. So let's put a little bit of glue in there, a little bit around. Don't want to go too crazy. And there also is a little notch at the top as well, so that will go together. Ah, it just slides right in. So there you go. So it looks like the little notch at the back can be used to make sure that it's all lined up. Pretty straightforward. So now we put the backpack on. I'll leave the backpack to the end in case we run into any issues. So the front body, so we've got the peg there. I'll leave it for now, it'll be fine. We do have that, we can come back and fix that up later. That's okay. With this peg here, it goes all the way through the body, it looks like. So it goes all the way through the body, and the gun, yeah, there's a hole on the gun as well, so there you go. We can do that. That will go in nicely. So there's not anything in particular that will lock in. So you just put a bit of glue on and hope for the best. Honestly, this one is actually pretty straightforward. So that slides in there and just goes together. It does look like you're going to have to hold it in just to get it to stay there, so we'll just hold that for a second. Then all we have to do now is put the head in, and I should have put the head in first, so that's a mistake, but I will show you what else you can do. The heads do lock in, but you can cut that base bit off and it still locks together, so that's what we are going to do. So you still have a little bit of a peg there, and that's just going to slide in, and if it doesn't slide in, we can fix it up, it's no problem. Yeah, that's not going to slide in. So you make a mistake, but you can rectify the situation. So a little bit of glue, and that will, there it goes. No problem at all. Not an issue. So that's gone in fine without any problems. And it actually even gets you a bit more, allows you to move it around a bit more as well. So we'll pose that in a nice position. So we know the gun is going to go sort of out this way towards the camera. I'm getting the right spot. Towards the camera, so we can aim the head a little bit better that way. And that's fine. Pretty easy at the moment. What we will do now is, it looks like the best next spot is to put the gun arm in. And with this one, I'm just looking at it, it locks in, so if we glue it in, then we can get the gun on there and just have a little bit of a play around to get the angle right. Okay, now with the gun there is a little peg there, almost like a key, and we do have the hole there that will go through the body, and then the hand. So this is going to be pretty straightforward. I'm just going to dab a glue there, dab a glue there, dab a glue there, and this will just go in pretty easily, he says, while struggling but missing it completely. There we go. Oh, I couldn't focus on it, so I couldn't see what I was doing. So yeah, that goes in. It just, once you get that peg in, it forces everything to go together. Okay, and now the backpack. This is ridiculously easy. I'm just going to put a little bit extra, just here and there. Okay, I didn't need anything on the bottom bit, but and that goes in, and there we go. So then we need a 40mm base. So I'm just double checking, that's all 40. Yeah, so you can go, how are we going to put this one together? We'll put it together like that, because we get two holes, and then we can put in a little something something. A little bit of terrain feature, which will be nice. And we'll just trim that up. I do love the chunky boots. I think that's really cool. So we'll put that in there, and that goes in without an issue. Now there are some bits of terrain on this sprue, apparently. There's little bits around, there's one there. There's meant to be some more, so maybe there's another G sprue, but we'll grab that bit of rock and we'll put that on. And that's it. We're done. This was relatively simple. I was really surprised how easy that was. I thought this would be a little bit more complicated. Alright, I'm just going to get that rock in and then we can have a look at it. In you get, little fella. Come on. Okay, the hardest bit is getting this thing in. This is ridiculous. You know how I was saying I really liked these little holes? Yeah, I've changed my mind. There we go. Okay, so it's in now. And there we have it. One Eradicator built. I'm not going to build the others because if you look at the instructions, they are exactly the same. It's only a different pose. That's it. Like a shoulder's attached to one of the guns, so there really is no point doing that. But you get 3 of these bad boys. These are really cool. I really like them. Alright, if you have enjoyed this video, definitely leave a comment. And subscribe. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, leave a comment if you do like these boys. And excited to use them on the tabletop. I am. I think they're going to be cool. So until next time, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.